And now, Bob Elliott and Ray Goulding present the CBS Radio Network. Keep it up. I like to hear that fella play that instrument.
Really got strong wrist.
Anyway, is it Johnny?
He plays the banjo, yeah.
Did you make that arrangement, Johnny?
Yeah.
Very nice.
I think we've got a good one here this evening.
We hope so, anyway. And we're going to start off quickly now with something that we think you're going to enjoy and you'll respond to in typical Bob and Ray listener reaction. Listen to this. Friends, this is no ordinary sale of land.
That's right. We're not going to enter into pushy recitals about a piece of desert acreage that will be skyrocketing in value because of the ocean soon to be built there.
Or about fabulous plans to build a 7,000-room luxury motel right on the shores of that brand-new modern ocean.
That's all storybook stuff. Nonsense.
We're not knocking fly-by-night real estate operators. They've got to make a killing, too.
But those swindlers, we feel, are doing it the wrong way.
You see, in order to start a prosperous community, you need the people there first, not the land. And the more people you get, the more prosperity there will be for all.
Well, that's where we come in. We can get you all the people you need to start a typical community before a single building, ocean, golf course, or highway school or planned recreation center is built.
We have the answer right here. It's the Bob and Ray portable, collapsible picket fence. Guaranteed to start a new city.
Well, properly used, this item can bring in enough people to start a city the size of Pittsburgh overnight. And here's the way it works.
Go to the bleakest, most uninhabitable spot in this country of ours. When you get there, open the Bob and Ray portable, collapsible picket fence to its full dimensions, 4 feet high, 7 feet long, and anchor the end poles into the ground.
Then get behind the Bob and Ray portable, collapsible picket fence and stay there.
That's all there is to it.
Within a few seconds, a person will appear out of nowhere. He'll look over the top of the fence and ask you what you're doing.
Say nothing. The person will leave.
In half an hour, you'll be back with 2 friends. They will ask you what you're doing.
Say nothing. They will go. Do not abandon your position behind the fence.
You won't have long to wait. Very short order, you'll hear some automobiles pulling up close to the fence. The occupants will shout from the cars, ask you what you're doing.
Don't answer. One of the automobiles will leave and begin to bring in carloads of people. Already there's a taxi service.
Competition being what it is, another car will start operating as a taxi, but at a lower rate.
Stay out of it. Stay behind your fence. There's lots going on out there.
That's right. People are flooding the area at a fantastic rate. The taxis have been replaced by the more practical bus.
People who prefer to walk have paved the area.
Several office buildings have been erected so that people will know where they're walking to. Now, by now, many are driving their own cars to work.
By this time, there are homes, shopping areas, an airport, a mayor, and a major league ball club.
And still the people continue to pour in. New problems are being created.
Problems of a new city.
Transportation's a headache. There's a population shift to the suburbs. The Reform Party has impeached the mayor. Slums are developing, and there aren't enough teachers for the 1.5 million school children.
A large park has been built around you and your fence. The same fence you were crouching behind during the morning hours.
But now the first shadows of night are falling over the new city.
This is the time for you to pick up your Bob and Ray portable, collapsible picket fence and get out of the park.
Before you're mugged.
Literature is available on the fence.
Address your cards to Start a City, CBS Radio, 485 Madison Avenue, New York.
And now, a sad theme, please.
Welcome to The Concerto of Life, the story of Ricky Bardell, sardine cannery employee, a man who didn't think too much of himself, and of Myra Mannersley, the grande dame of the musical world, a woman who thought too much of Ricky's talent at the piano.
Hey, Ricky, boy, you look out what you do. The fish you pick is too large for small sardine can there.
Well, what is such a large fish doing in fish bin? You tell me that, Louis, and when you tell me that, you tell me something, huh?
You got good spirit, Ricky. You talk right back. Answer me. Someday you and me, we buy a boat. We'd be best sardine fishermen all up and down coast.
Maybe, Louis, maybe. It's an idea I like, but...
Hey, Ricky, you still thinking of piano, huh?
Well, it is a thought I think about all the time.
About piano playing, he's crazy. It's for children. Ricky, you listen to old Louis. You forget piano playing. Listen, what you're doing tonight. You're going to see that crazy old woman again, huh?
Ah, Louis, she thinks I play piano very fine, and she's bringing a maestro to her home tonight so he may hear me play.
She's a crazy old woman, Ricky. Many times you tell me she hit you there with the cane when you played piano for her. She must be crazy, no?
Last Tuesday, Louis, she say she don't hit me with cane no more. She say I'm ready to play for maestro. I play tonight, Louis.
You one big fool, Ricky. But I wish you good fortune in your foolishness. If you must play, Ricky, play like the wind.
Well, Maestro, as you can see, our Ricky Bardell isn't much to look at. But with luck, we should be able to begin his concert tour.
Well, we shall see, Mrs. Mandersley. First, I must hear him play. And I would hope that my trip from the conservatory was not wasted. Tell our Mr. Bardell to play, madame.
Ricky, will you favor the Maestro with a selection?
Sure. Stop playing at once.
Maestro, what is it?
These birds, what are they doing in here?
I'm sorry, Maestro. You see, Mr. Bardell is employed at a sardine cannery, and, well, birds are naturally attracted to
Well, that may very well be, madam, but we cannot concertize with birds accompanying his native talent.
Then you think Mr. Bardell is talented, Maestro?
Outrageously so, madam. This is an extravagant talent. But what of the birds? He'd be laughed out of the best concert halls in Europe if birds flew in while he was playing.
Maestro, I have it. When Mr. Bardell plays, we'll keep all the doors and windows closed.
That would seem a sensible solution, madam.
Ricky, can you play with the doors and windows closed?
Not me. I'm, how you'd say, fresh of fond air.
Fresh of pond air, Ricky?
That's right. I think I'm going to business with Louis. We can have one big fish in the business all up and down the coast.
Is Nicky or Ricky Bardell a great talent to be lost to the world for all time? Is it Ricky or Nicky? Ricky. Thank you. Or will Myra Mannersley persuade him to concertize with all the doors and windows closed? We'll learn the answer soon here on the Concerto of Life.
Maybe another interesting episode next week, huh?
This week, yes, that's right. See, we saw an interesting thing the other day, and fortunately, we had our wrist tape machine with us.
Boy, those come in handy, don't they?
Oh, boy, we just turned it on and caught this wonderful thing. It was in a restaurant not too far from Midtown here. So, if you'd thread that up, let's listen to it, shall we?
Yes, sir. How many will you be, please?
Well, just one.
All right, right this way, please. How will this be?
This is fine.
Be seated, if you will. I'll get you a menu in just a minute.
Thank you very much. One alone.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Anytime you're ready, I'll...
Do you have a kiddie menu?
What's that, sir?
Do you have a kiddie menu?
A kiddie menu.
Yes. I like those menus.
Well, this is our regular menu. We have a children's menu, sir.
Could I look at it, please?
Well, why?
Well, I don't want to eat this. Just children.
I mean, you want to order from the children's
Yes,
menu?
I like children's portions, and I like to have my meat cut up for me.
But you're an adult. I mean, this is kind of irregular, you know?
Yes, but it's what I like to eat. Could I have
Don't you feel kind of silly ordering?
Yes, but I wish you wouldn't make so much people look just...
I'll have to ask the manager. I don't know whether we can let you order from that or not.
Ask him if he has turkey lurkey with gravy.
Well, if you'll wait just a minute,
Because I like
I'll speak
that.
to him. Sir, Mr. Furphy?
Yeah.
That gentleman over at table 25 wants a kiddie menu. It's never happened before. I don't know whether I should give it to him or not.
There's probably some whack. Go ahead and give it to him. That's not any trouble.
Yes. All right, here you are. The manager
thank
says
you. Oh, boy, let me see here. Humpty Dumpty egg salad, little Miss Muffet, curds and whey pudding, old Mother Hubbard's boneless chicken.
You're bending the menu, the old woman in the shoe menu there, sir.
That's nice, isn't it?
We think it's
Nice.
rather cute for the kids.
Well, I think that's what I'll have. I'll have the turkey lurkey with gravy and cat and fiddle mashed squash.
Turkey lurkey with gravy.
And,
How about winding up with a silver bell and taco shell salad, sir?
all right. And then for
Fine.
dessert, I think I'll have the curds and whey pudding with a lollipop in it.
All right, I'll be right back.
Thank you very much.
That where the tape end, wasn't it?
Right there, yeah.
He was a whack, we discovered.
It turned out he was crazy. But then again, he wasn't too hungry, and he couldn't eat an adult-sized portion, I believe.
Well, doggone it, we don't have time to thank all the people that made this show possible again today.
Hey, it's too bad. But we have to run right now.
We'll be back to wind up the show in just 10 seconds.
Let's wind it up.
All right, we decided to be here tomorrow.
Good. Till then, Ray Goulding reminding you to write if you get work.
Bob Elliott reminding you to hang by your thumbs.